Yo, 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 welcome to Grappler News. And where we cover the grappling hues.n from GI to no-gi. We've got all the flair, and with tournaments and styles that make you stare. And I'm Steve Hamoen, your host for the ride. And so, let's dive deep. Let's not hide. BJJ Stars 17. It's about to go down. Featherweight Grand Prix, the talk of the town. And September 20th's the date to remember, and with elite grapplers ready to dismember. 3 tough opponents stand in their way, and to claim the crown on this epic day. The superfights are lit, don't you know? GI competitors ready to steal the show. And late card matches to keep you on edge. And will they dominate or will they hedge? And the lineups changed, some stars had to drop, but the new favorites are ready to bop. Gabriel Sousa's back, ADCC silvers his claim, but Mayram McKean's bringing the GI game. And Sousa's got the no-gi, McKean's got the gi. And who'll come out on top, we'll have to see. And contenders like Ruin Alvarenga seek revenge, and then against Sousa in a match with no pretense. Caleb Pereira, the young gun to watch under Melky Galvao, he's ready to notch. Dark horses in the bracket, don't count them out. Kleber Barboza and Julio Arantes, no doubt. Frazau's stepping in, last minute's his game, but can he handle the pressure, or will it be his fame? Superfights lineup, let's break it down. Leonardo Ferreira versus Felipe Andrew in town. Andrew's the favorite, but Ferreira's tough. This heavyweight clash, it's gonna be rough. Gaius Gregory meets Peter Frank in style. Masters match with flair, they'll make you smile. Nolan Stewart's up against Ryder Zucchi, and Stewart's new to black belt, but he's no rookie. And omoplata's his weapon, can Zucchi defend? And this heavyweight bout will set a new trend. And Rarison Gabriel versus Diego Saudry, ANG Master Showdown, who'll seize the day? Jessica Dantas, veteran of the mat, against Giovanna Oliveira, how about that? Oliveira's young, promoted real fast, but Dantas' experience, it's gonna last. Jose Victor's match with Macon Gabriel, purple belts rising, who'll leave a trail? So tune in, folks. Don't miss a beat. BJJ Stars 17. It's going to be sweet. Flow Grappling's got it. September 20th's the day. Stay with us on Grappler News. We'll guide the way. Now let's move on to some wild news that's been buzzing through the jiu-jitsu community. We're talking about Jed Rodriguez, who decided to dive headfirst into a blue belt jiu-jitsu tournament with, well, let's just say, a rather unique approach. This guy's got a wrestling background from way back. But here's the kicker. He had 0 formal jiu-jitsu training before stepping onto the mats at a North American Grappling Association competition. So, what did Jed do to prepare? Forget about drilling techniques or rolling with experienced partners. No. He went full-on psychological warfare. First, he listed Brazil as his location on his competition profile, hoping to ride on the intimidating reputation of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Then, he swapped out his profile picture for one of a legitimate black belt champion, creating the fictional persona of Jed Rodriguez, the blue belt from Brazil. And let's not forget about the pièce de résistance, purchasing a blue belt from Amazon and adding some fake stripes to it. But as they say, the truth comes out on the mats. Jed quickly realized that intimidation tactics and a self-promoted 4-stripe blue belt couldn't replace real skill and technique. Despite his bold moves, Jed ended up in 3rd place, and from what we hear, it might have been in a division with only 3 or 4 competitors. Talk about a reality check. The jiu-jitsu community had a field day with this story. Some folks were amused by his audacity, while others respected his willingness to put himself out there, despite the unorthodox approach. One comment that stood out was about his belt being too fresh to be a 4-stripe. They saw right through his con. Now here's the twist. Jed's taken this experience in stride and has decided to turn over a new leaf. He's embraced his newfound internet fame, calling it a midlife crisis, and he's promised to start legitimate training. His story's both a cautionary tale and a comedic saga, proving that in jiu-jitsu, like in life, there's no substitute for putting in the hard work. Well, that wraps up today's episode of Grappler News. Remember, folks, whether you're a seasoned competitor or a curious newbie, the mats will always tell the truth. And before we go, here's a jiu-jitsu joke to leave you chuckling. Why don't jiu-jitsu practitioners ever get lost? Because they always find their way back to the guard. Until next time, keep rolling and stay curious.